LCJ Publisher, and much more. And here are today's top stories for LeFlore County and more for January 8th, 2025. Today's top story continues to be the weather, as a weather storm is expected to arrive around noon Thursday and dump 3 to 5 inches of snow and ice in the county, along with eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas. Today's Bible verse is Jesus said, "You have now seen him. In fact, he is the one speaking with you." Then the man said, "Lord, I believe," and he worshiped him. Comes from John chapter 9, verse 37 and 38. Today's inspirational quote is, "The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart." That comes from Helen Keller. I ask that you please visit us at heathenonline.substack.com for our daily newsletter with the latest news, sports, obituaries, and more. You can subscribe for only $5 per month and never miss one of our stories. And if you like this video, please subscribe, like the video, and hit the notification bell, and you'll never miss one of our videos. Funeral service for Bobby Burns, 82 of Worcester, is 10 a.m. Thursday down Robert's Funeral Home Chapel in Heavener, with Brother Gene Heflin and Darren Birch officiating. Burial will follow in the Heavener Memorial Park with military honors provided by the Poto DAV Chapter 63. Arrangements are under the direction of Dowden Roberts Funeral Home of Heavener. On the LeFlore County scoreboard for games played Tuesday in basketball for the boys, Panama defeated Arcoma 63-15. Cave Springs down Becoshey 64-50. Keota edged Cameron 64-57. Heavener rallied for a 56-46 win over Wilburton. Red Oak outscored Howe 45-33. Eufaula scored a big win over Poto 54-38. And in the girls, Panama's girls defeated Arcoma 54-14. Cave Springs won easily over Becoshey 72-14. Cameron edged Keota 37-33. Heavener won over winless Wilburton 58-37. Howe bounced back from Saturday's loss to Pecola by beating Red Oak 66-54. And Eufaula's girls also had an easy win over Poto 57-34. Heavener swept a pair of Black Diamond Conference games at Wilburton Tuesday night. As we mentioned earlier, Lady Wolves won the opener 58-37. The Wolves completed the sweep with a 56-46 victory. Heavener's girls are now 3-8, and the Wolves are 7-4. Heavener is scheduled to play at Poto on Thursday and host Hartsville on Friday, weather permitting. Wilburton's girls are 0-8, and the Diggers are 4-8. Heavener's boys trailed 26-23 at halftime before taking control of the contest by going on a 13-3 run in the third quarter. Heavener eventually outscored the Diggers 33-20 in the second half to clinch the win. Canyon Ford had one of his best games for Heavener, and he led the Wolves with 20 points, while Brandon Sanchez added 12. Oklahoma State defeated Kansas State 79-66 Tuesday evening inside Gallagher-Iba Arena in a Big 12 game. The Cowboys are now 9-5 overall, 1-2 in the Big 12. They scored the last 15 points of the first half to go into the locker room up 43-24 and kept the lead in double figures the rest of the way. In news, Oklahoma's latest gross receipts report highlights a significant improvement in revenue collections for December of 2024 compared to the previous month. While year-over-year numbers are slightly down, the month-over-month growth of 17% reflects positive income momentum heading into the new year. Because of the expected inclement weather, the fundraiser for Rick and Melissa Hamner has been moved back to January 17th from Friday. $10 donation will get you a hamburger, bag of chips, drink, and dessert. In today's weather forecast, we should have clear skies and continued cold temperatures are expected before the winter weather arrives Thursday. The winter weather watch continues from noon Thursday until Friday for eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas. Total snow and sleet accumulations are expected up to 3 to 5 inches. Travel could be hazardous. Highest forecast today to be 34 with low of 21. Sunrise was 7:26 this morning. Sunset is 5:24 this afternoon. Tuesday's high was 31 with low of 21. No rain was recorded, leaving the monthly total at 0.13 inches, still well short of January's average rainfall of 3.10 inches. Average temperatures for January 8th are high of 51 and a low of 23. Records for the date were a high of 71 in 1984. Record low was -8 in 1970. Last year on this date, the high was 70 with a low of 36. On today's county calendar, the Puddle Rotary Club meets at noon at Eastern Oklahoma Medical Center, and funeral services will be held for Jim Thacker of Howe. On this date in history, in 1877, Crazy Horse fought his last battle. In 1815, the Battle of New Orleans took place. In 1946, Elvis Presley received his first guitar. In 2016, infamous drug lord El Chapo was captured by Mexican authorities. 1642, Galileo died in Italy. In 1959, Fidel Castro arrived in Havana after deposing Batista's regime. 1972, the NCAA granted freshmen eligibility in football and basketball. 1790, President George Washington delivered his first State of the Union. 1992, President George H.W. Bush vomited on the Prime Minister of Japan. In 2002, President George W. Bush signed the No Child Left Behind Act into school. We thank all of you for joining us again. Please come back again later. And thank you again. And we will see you later.